What's up, friends? Welcome to another episode of the Writer's Corner, where we spend a little bit of time together and you get to see my writing process. You're going to see what comes off my brain, off the top, and I guess maybe have a sneak peek at a work in progress. So, without further ado, let's jump into our writing habit today, shall we? As a quick plug, don't forget I am a romance writer. I just wrote All She Ever Wanted, so check it out wherever you buy books. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, online. It's available now. Okay, so the story we're working on doesn't really have an official title yet. I'm calling it Say It by Letter. It could be called Letters of Convenience. Essentially, it's about a girl and a boy. It's a romance. As always, I'm a romance writer. This is a romance channel. It is a historical African-American romance where for the first half of the book, the girl and the guy, they conduct I'll say a relationship. I don't know if it's a romance through writing letters. So let's see where we left off. Okay, so what we're doing today is, I guess, still working on chapter 15. My main female character is Ruby. For now, that's her name. My male main character, his name is Booker. And I've said it right now in 1938, but my process is we go through and write the story, and then we'll go in and make sure we have some historical, factual things along the line. So right now, we are in the store with Booker and Ruby, and she has, he's like tie to tie on her. She needs to tell him that she, what am I trying to say? Get it out, girl. She needs to tell him that she is the one that has been writing him letters, because he believes that it was her sister that has been writing him letters. So that's where we're going to start off with. It was now or never. So let's go back, read a little bit of what I wrote before, and keep going, shall we? All right, so here we go. We'll start here. Ruby wanted to tell him everything, the truth burning on her tongue. What do you think? He stepped back so she could look at herself in the mirror. Sitting atop her pink sweater, a dark red tie had been, how about we say knotted instead of tied? Knotted with precision. If she squinted, she could see the traces of her father's features. The random tie over the top of her frilly outfit made her chuckle. I don't know, we may get rid of some of that. I don't know that I'll be wearing. Let's insert a break here. Okay, so we can stay with what we're doing. I don't know that I'll be wearing ties anytime soon, she answered. Why? It looks so pretty on you. He pulled his mouth into a half grin and for a second looked like he was going to move in and kiss her. His eyes flitted along her throat and mouth, blazing a trail of interest along her skin. It was now or never. Well, actually, Booker, there's something I need to tell you. His handsome face scrunched, mouth pulled to the side. Just as she opened, see, there's a mouth. So what we're going to do is highlight that because we don't want to be repeating words. But as you know, I'm not sure what color I used there. Just as she opened her mouth to speak, the main door thundered open. XX, a man beelined through the racks of clothing toward the counter where they waited. I got a hole in my pants. Can you fix it for me? XX pointed to him. Now I put XX because I don't know what this person's name is. We're going to see if we can loop in somebody from the community that we've mentioned before. But right now we'll just put XX because it may be somebody that we've already mentioned or somebody that we may want to talk about later. So we'll just say XX. Pointed to his inside thigh where the seams were coming apart. How about Booker moved closer to the man to see exactly what he spoke of. Of course I can fix it. Of course I can fix it. What happened? I'm going to assume that Booker said that. I went to sit. Oh no, let's see. What would you be doing when the inside seam of your pants breaks? How about he was outside playing ball? How about I should have just gone on like I was supposed to. And the damn kids was outside. Like I was supposed to. It asked me to. How could I say no? Okay, I should have just gone on home like I was supposed to. Them damn kids was outside playing. Now, where were they outside? Outside of the Five and Dime. How about the Five and Dime? I'm playing with the bat and ball they asked me to hit. And how could I say no? I don't know if there's a question mark there. XX. XX shrugged his shoulders. Turn to XX shrugged his shoulders, then turned to look at Ruby. No, we don't want her. We don't want him to see Ruby yet. XX shrugged his shoulders. I knocked that thing all the way to Mrs. XX's yard. Okay, so he hits the ball all the way to Miss XX's yard. And then I started around the bases, but stepped off the curb too fast. Wrenched my leg and split. How do you spell split? And split my pants into two. He shook his head, disgusted. Let me see. What's his name? Booker chuckled. Light. We'll say tingle right now. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put tinkle for a man. A light tinkle. That. Ruby. We'll go back and fix it. We don't want a light tinkle. How about a deep? Booker chuckled. A deep throaty laugh. Which, what did it do to Ruby? Which Ruby immediately tried to memorize. Okay. Come on back and I'll fix them for you. XX followed Booker away from the counter, unbuckling his belt pants. He pulled them down to his knees before realizing Ruby stood there watching the entire how do you spell it? Interaction with an I? Interaction. Okay, XX followed Booker away from the counter, buckling his belt and pants. He pulled him down to his knees before realizing Ruby stood there watching the interaction. She squawked. Come on. WK. How the freak do you spell squawked? She squawked at the hint of his white drawers. At the hint or at the peak? How about we put at the peak of his white drawers and flat backside. Suddenly, she squawked at the peak of his white drawers and flat backside. Suddenly, I'll put available for now for her to see. And thank you for staying and watching this video with me. If you have any suggestions of ideas for them to go through or words that I could use, put them down in the comments and I will see if I can fit them in. All right, so she squeaked at the peak. I don't know if that's, she squeaked at the peak of his white drawers and flat backside, suddenly available for her view, for her viewing pleasure. So once again, thank you so much for spending time with me here in the Writer's Corner. And I look forward to seeing you on another episode. And don't forget, I do write romance novels. You can pick up All She Ever Wanted or Her Brother's Keeper today, wherever you buy books. Okay? See you next time. Bye.